All right, so let's go ahead and head to the very first one. As I said, Alix Lapri. So, as we know, like I said, a lot of y'all has already started talking about it in the chat. Actress and singer Alix Lapri, better known for her role as Effie Morales of Power. She came in season 6 of the original Power, and of course, she starred in Power Book 2 Ghost. She was arrested earlier this month in Decatur County, Georgia. So, basically, on August the 18th of this month, she was booked into the DeKalb County Jail shortly before 5 p.m. She faced 2 charges: third-degree cruelty to children and disorderly conduct. Now, the third-degree cruelty to children is basically the part that everyone is, bumping their gums about. And the problem is that most people don't know what third degree most people don't know what third degree cruelty to children is. So the moment, and I'm not gonna lie, at first, I actually raised my eyebrow to it, but I had to do some research on it. Because when you first read it, you're thinking that, oh, she harmed some child. That's gonna be the first thought in your head if you're unfamiliar with what that charge is. But basically, it's saying that she was in a fight in front of a child. So no, Miss Effie Morales isn't involved with harming a child. So for those of y'all who believe that and has started that isn't the case, she just, who knows? Effie may have been putting them hands on somebody that was doing something to a child. Who knows? See, y'all used to talk that Noah talking about whether I remember DeMarcus, I believe you was talking shit one day, talking about whether she fight. See, my girl said she do this in real life. She don't play that shit. She doing this in real life. So, you know what I'm saying? That actually, as far as the full details, unfortunately, that hasn't been released yet. So we don't really know what happened, but one thing is for certain: the fact that she was charged with third degree. The fact that she was charged with third degree cruelty to children means she didn't harm a child. That is for certain. So we can get that out of it. Also, I want to share because once all of this was going on, a bunch of rumors were starting to circulate of people thinking, oh, she harmed a child, she did this, oh, she did. Because like you said, Ghostin, people love to slander people's name without even knowing the truth. Unfortunately, that is the world that we now live in. So, of course, I know y'all said 50 and Courtney is going to protect her. Well, yeah, some of her colleagues in the Stars Network, other actors and stuff like that, has definitely already started to, let they word be known, like Michael Rainey, Gianna Piavolo. They have already came out and started backing her, letting people know that she indeed, as you can see here's Michael's statement. He says, on the real though, y'all gotta start reading before comment. She didn't hurt any kids. Y'all are hoping that's the case so bad. That's crazy. SMA. So there's more confirmation on what I was saying, and also you can see Wizard, Wiz Khalifa. I believe this is Wiz, if I'm not mistaken. Wizard, it's Wizard California, whoever this is. Anyways, the boy it is. This person also said it. For all the misunderstood, third degree murder. I said murder. God damn, I'm so used to being with murder. Anyway, third degree child endangerment means she got into it with somebody physically in front of children, more than likely. And I'm pretty sure, but based off the research I did, that is what the case is. And also, your boy Gianni also just put it out there. Mugshot fine as fuck. And then of course Michael co-signed it. He ain't lying though. He ain't lying though. So yeah. So just putting it out there because it's crazy. Yesterday night in the live, the after hours, we were saying because you guys actually brought this to my attention. I was actually unaware of this for a while. But you guys brought it to my attention that she was arrested. And I was like, really? When we got off, I did a little bit more research and found out exactly what the situation was, and apparently this is what it is. She just got into it with somebody, one of a child, and unfortunately was arrested for this. So this here is nothing serious about people. It's going to be a slap on the wrist, and then go on by your way. So to be honest with you, it's not too big of a deal. Just people making something out of nothing because people just love drama. I don't know why people, prey on people's downfalls so much in today's society, but that's just medication. It's not really too serious, and people really need to let it go. Let's see what these comments are saying. Oh, I'm not beach. Cardi B stayed in the news. Which situation is worse, Blue Meat or Alix Lapri? Are you talking about the meat situation at the airport? If that's the case, definitely meat. One thing, that little nigga was ready. That nigga was snitching. First of all, that nigga was snitching already. And then on top of that, he basically showed us how much of a punk he really is. He's like, oh, look, I'm a minor. I didn't put that. I didn't even pack my bag. And if you remember, Michael was absolutely making fun of this nigga. He was on his ass after he did that. So, absolutely, that's much. Somebody tried her and she took it. Yeah, that's what I believe happened. Yeah, and he snitched on his homeboy. His homeboy actually put a statement out and said, he don't mess with him no more because he can believe that he was so willing to just snitch on him. I remember that situation. She might not be in legacy because of this situation. No, that's not going to affect her at all. I'm telling you. This is not a serious allegation. Now, if it was what people were alluding to, that she was harming people, putting their hands on them or any kind of situation like that, then yes, it potentially affect it. Just because we got into a fight while the child was around, that'll just get brushed over. Not this. As I said last night, niggas tried to crucify Alix. Save the smoke for Effie. Right. This day and time will help her stay on. Yeah, but I'm telling y'all, she's good. That's just gonna come. All right, we got a super chat from DeMarcus. I appreciate that. It says, welcome to the Force Power Universe. John Ellsworth, Nikki O'Sullivan, aka Detective Gus Paul and Branford Moody as law enforcement. Who in the hell is actually that? This is a power force situation, And yeah, like they said, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. Of course, that helps with the algorithm. Push the push the video so other niggas can see it. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead. Oh shit. We're gonna go ahead and head to the next topic.